guys, it's Lotus and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to continue on with our read-along of the Heaven Official's Blessing Manhua. Let's jump right in. Okay, within the communication array, General Nanfeng, General Nanyang and Feng Xin. General Pei Jr., has old General Pei returned yet? If he's back already, then he must come and see Xuanji. We want to seal her away once she tells us about the green ghost's whereabouts, but she's gone crazy. All she does is scream for the general whenever we try to question her. Mingguang Palace, Pei Su. There's no point in him seeing her. She'll only become crazier. Crown Prince of Xianle, Sheilan. Excuse me, is the green ghost Qirong really on Yujun Mountain? Huh? No, he's not. That corpse forest was just something Xuanji made to worship him. After she died, Xuanji didn't have the strength to cause any trouble, but once she received the green ghost's favor, her powers grew stronger and she was able to wreak havoc in the mortal realm. Oh, so Xuanji was working for the green ghost Qirong? F it! I can't take this anymore! I don't care! Just call the general! It seems they are pushing all the blame onto Xuanji. It's like they're trying to cover up something. Whatever. Finding Lingwen is more important right now. Also, they're back in the Heavenly Realm. Heavenly Capital, Palace of Lingwen. He's gonna go visit his bestie! She has a great palace. The human face disease is of great importance, so the Palace of Lingwen will put all of its efforts into finding that boy with the head bandages. As for the child spirit you kind of spoke of, we have yet to find it. If we find anything later on, we'll notify you. Isn't she so pretty? Look at her, with her beautiful hair and her beautiful ornaments. And she's all scholarly. Look at her beautiful castle that she lives in. She's just so beautiful. This trip to the north ended up pulling you into many different problems. Thank you for your hard work, Your Highness. Your 8.8 million merit debt has been fully paid off. That's a lot. That's a lot he owed, so I guess it was worth it in the end. I received help from Feng Xin and Muqing's subordinates and from the sub-deity of the Palace of Mingguang, Pei Su. I can't thank them enough. It wasn't all just me, although I will take the credit for the 8.8 million merits, because I do need to pay off my debt. Well, since General Pei was the one who caused all this trouble, it's only natural that Pei Jr. would come to clean up his mess. There is no need for Your Highness to be so polite. As for the two officials... Huh? What about them? They descended to the mortal realm without their generals knowing to earn merits. They'll naturally be rewarded for their work. So again, there's no need for Your Highness to feel indebted to them. That's right. While I was down there, I met someone who could control silver butterflies. Would you happen to know who that person could be? He took my hand and walked me through that corpse forest, you know? He was really tall, had a black eye patch, dressed all in red, very handsome, nice hands. Lingwen is shocked. She dropped all of her scrolls. Are you okay? Silver butterflies, you said? Your Highness, do you really not know? Huh? Should I know? What does silver butterflies mean? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna be the one to have to tell you then. Okay, let me just gather up my scrolls that I dropped on the ground. Your Highness, have you heard of the 4 famous tales and 4 famous calamities? Oh, this is Diansha, back when he was, still human. The prince who pleased the gods. The young lord who poured wine. The general who broke his sword. The princess who slit her throat. These 4 scenes, the prince who pleased the gods, is referring to the grand parade that Your Highness participated in many years ago with martial might in an offering to the gods. Yes, that's Diansha. The other 3 scenes are florid tales about a couple of heavenly officials from before their ascensions. As for the 4 great calamities, they are ghost kings of the ghost realm. The only ghost who's been given the devastation rank. You must avoid provoking them at all costs, Your Highness. Oh, Ling Wen's real serious here. Do not provoke the 4 calamities. So she's insinuating that Hua Cheng, the guy with the butterflies, is one of the 4 calamities. Who are the other 3? To recap, chapter 15, Dian Sha makes it back to the Heavenly Realm. They've successfully brought back Xuanji, and they're trying to get Pei Ming to speak with her before they seal her up, but Pei Su and everyone else don't want to have anything to do with her. They're like, it's all her fault, just lock her away, and that's it. You know, dusting our hands off this case. But Dian Sha is suspicious. He's like, why are they putting all of this blame on Xuanji? There seems to be more to this case. He then finds out that Xuanji had gotten help and some of her powers from Qirong, one of the did they call him a ghost king? I don't believe he's a ghost king. He aims to be a ghost king, right? But I don't think he's quite a ghost king. He's but he's a bad guy, a villain, which Shilian seems to have some interest in. He's kind of like, I kind of have idea of this Qirong guy, but he's up to no good, huh? And then he asks about the butterflies, the silver butterflies that helped lead him the way to the temple where he found all of the corpse brides. Now Ling Wen is like, oh, surely you know who the silver butterflies belong to, right? Everyone in the Heavenly Realm knows. And Shilian's like, well, you know, I just reascended. It's been quite a while, so I don't really pay attention to heavenly affairs, so I have no idea who's who. So Ling Wen's like, well, dude with the silver butterflies that helped you, he's a ghost king, one of the 4 calamities, you know? He's a devastation rank, probably should stay away from him. But, you know, that never stepped Dian Sha. When someone tells him no, he always says yes. He's always kind of inadvertently getting himself into danger, but he can hold his own, so it's okay. Let's move on to the next chapter. Chapter 16. Okay. The black water that submerges ships. The green light that roams the dark. Wait, this is Qirong, right? Wait, so is Qirong actually one of the 4 calamities? I thought he wasn't. Okay. The calamity that dresses in white. The crimson rain that seeks the flower. Can you guess who the flower is? Can you guess who the flower is that the crimson rain is seeking? The black water that submerges ships is said to be a water ghost, but he's extremely low-key and has almost never been seen by anyone. The green light that roams the dark, or the green ghost Qirong, loves to hang bodies upside down to make a forest of corpses. So Qirong is one of the 4 calamities, okay. As for the calamity that dresses in white, I believe your highness is quite familiar with him. He's also known as White No-Face. Ooh, Shilian seems to have a reaction to this calamity. White No-Face is already no more, so it's alright if we don't mention him. Besides, even if he did still exist, he wouldn't have the chance to cause any more tragedies. I see. Well, and the last one? The last one, huh? That one is the one calamity that the heavenly realm wishes to never cross. The crimson rain that seeks the flower, or crimson rain sought flower Hua Cheng. Those silver butterflies you mentioned were actually wraith butterflies. They are what Hua Cheng is known for. Though Hua Cheng is definitely a fake name, the only sure thing about his real form is his red clothing and the carnage and bloody rain that always follows in his wake. Him with his iconic red umbrella and his silver butterflies. As for his true identity, it's even more disputed. Some say he was a cripple, tormented by others for being born without his right eye, and thus despised the world. So he was just a poor little orphan boy. Some say he was a young soldier who died fighting for his country and still harbors regrets. Some say that he couldn't let go of a lover who passed before him and became a lovelorn ghost as a result. Ooh, ooh. Can you see? Can you see? Can you tell who this lover that had gone before him? Can you tell who that is? Can you guess who this flower lover is? Guys, it's really obvious, but I'm not gonna say it outright, but I'm pretty sure you know who it is. Okay. Another ridiculous theory claims that he ascended and became a heavenly official long ago, but chose to leave the heavenly realm and become a ghost. Now how idiotic is that? To purposely descend after ascending? And for what? All in all, he's a mysterious existence. We only know that he was born near Tonglu Mountain, and nothing more. Tonglu Mountain, huh? Sounds familiar. I may have passed by there before. You should know that place, Your Highness. That it's host to Goo City, the city known for being as toxic as the goo poison. They say that every 100 years, 10,000 ghosts gather there to kill each other until only one remains. Whoever emerges victorious from this bloodbath is said to become a new ghost king that will change the world as we know it. For the past few 100 years, only 2 ghosts succeeded in winning that ghostly slaughter. One of them was Huacheng. Huh, so he's really that powerful, huh? I assume Your Highness doesn't know of Huacheng's most famous battle? The battle between the Red-Clothed Ghost King and 33 heavenly officials. The battle that threw the world into chaos and left even the gods in pain and tears. Ooh, okay, so Huacheng challenged 33 heavenly officials. And I'm assuming he beat them, which is why the heavenly realm is terrified of him and doesn't want to cross him. Now, why would he do that? Why would he pick a fight with these heavenly officials? Is it purely because he's a ghost king and they are his natural enemy? Or does he have a personal vendetta that he was trying to enact? You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the end of chapter 16. To recap, Ling Wen is explaining to Shelin who Huacheng is, kind of about his origins. It's kind of unknown. There's a lot of rumors and speculations that he was an orphan that was disfigured, that he was a soldier in the army that had resentment, that he had a lover that died, and that's why he became a ghost, because he could not bear to lose his lover, and that there's even a rumor that he once was a heavenly official that had ascended and then chose to purposely descend because he didn't like the heavenly realm. Are any of them true? Are they all true? Are they all false? We're gonna have to keep reading to find out. But for now, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's read along, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!